I'm gonna make the ultimate steak sandwich. This, I can guarantee you, is the greatest steak sandwich of all time.
Okay, well, you're the sandwich king.
I am the sandwich king. So let's start with...
What can I do?
One of the main essentials of all great sandwiches, that's the bread. Katie, we got some ciabatta.
Ciabatta!
I love a nice ciabatta. So we're gonna have those, smear the butter on it, put it lightly on the griddle. Crust to crust is a must when we're spreading that butter. Lightly griddled, golden brown, because ciabatta really needs a little loving, right? You can't just like cut a dry ciabatta and make a sandwich. Chewy, it's not great. So we'll do that, and then thinly slice those tomatoes.
Okay.
Aroma tomatoes are always great for sandwiches, perpetually in season, I feel. And then as thin as possible.
Is there anything else you'd like me to do?
Yes, thinly shave that iceberg right there as humanly as thin as possible.
All right.
Okay, now comes the steak portion. All right, so the detriment of every steak sandwich tends to be the actual steak that they just plop on a bun and you're wrestling with it. It's not a good steak eating experience. It's just like, why am I even having a sandwich, right? It's all about that smooth bite down where you do get great texture, but you're not wrestling with anything.
Don't talk to Katie. She has a lot to do.
I gotta watch.
Katie, shush. Keep buttering over there. Ample quantities of butter, crust to crust. I want almost an aggressive amount of butter on there, okay? Because again, texture, flavor. These are the fundamentals of sandwich making. So what we want to do now is take the tenderest cut of steak, which is the tenderloin. It's in the word. I thought that was a shoe in there. So we're gonna take the tenderloin, and what I've done before is I covered it in my black powder rub, which is a recipe you can find on foodnetwork.com, and did my reverse sear method. So put in like 250, 275 degree oven to the internal temperature gets about 115. Then you can hit it under the broiler really quick and get a nice char on the outside. And what I did, let it cool, and then I put it in the freezer for about an hour and a half. And
Jeff, could you use like another cut, like a tri-tip or something like that?
You can definitely do all that, but I mean, like, you kind of want to splurge on this because this is the ultimate greatest steak sandwich in the history of mankind in the United States of America. Okay. So here we got, you can see that beautiful char on the outside. We did this all in the oven, and now we're going to slice it. Now, why did I put it in the freezer?
So you can thinly slice it.
So you can thinly slice it, almost shave it.
No, it's very important to, not only, right, be able to, like, I mean, if it's too jiggly, if it's warm, you're just gonna start shredding it almost, right? Especially with this super tender cut. So I like to cut it in half first, right?
Jeff, so you could make this, save half and make like a carpaccio out of this.
You could definitely do that, right?
Oh my God.
But look at that right now.
Open a deli, Jeff.
Oh, I'm trying to, Sonny.
It's beautiful.
All right, now you got that super sharp knife, and you're using your greatest knife skills that those two mustachioed mean old butchers used to show me about keeping your knife super sharp. Like, this is when you need your utensil ready. I'm slicing these guys as thin as possible, and you got that marbling in there. Look at that beautiful cut right there.
Hey.
What's up? How you doing?
Hey,
Mauro. Body of Christ. There you go.
So, Jeff.
Yo.
So that is considered, for everyone out there, that's rare. But it's rare throughout, which is the magic of reverse sear.
If we did this in a pan, like you did your hanger steak,
crusty and cold inside.
Exactly. You want to make sure this is 360, right? So it does kind of look like, if you saw that in a deli case.
You say it's raw. You say,
like,
they say it's gabagool or
exactly.
capicola.
Let me get to the next little bit of inspiration behind this sandwich. This is inspired by the greatest steak sandwich I ever had, and that was, believe it or not, at this little restaurant/butcher shop on the Cayman Islands, called Carnivore, with my chef friend, buddy now, because I fell in love with him after the sandwich, named Dylan Benoit. He's got a beard, he's Canadian, got the hair, everything. He looks like a butcher on the islands, and he made this sandwich for me. And I was like, what did you do that was magical? And this is the step, right? Obviously, you start with good steak, then the cheese.
That's right. That's right.
So I'm seeing my bread. I want 2 squares of good old aged cheddar. And what we're gonna do is let this melt and form this beautiful kind of frico, lacy cheese skirt that's gonna top our slightly kissed with heat, right? Remember, this came out of the freezer. We wanna give it a little kiss on there. Yeah. So we're gonna put some of that, all of our accoutrement already. Our bread is looking good, sorry. Oh, look at that. That's what I love about ciabatta. It's like Italian English muffins.
Yeah.
You would love it. You probably love that because you always talk about your burgers.
English muffins. And I love ciabatta. Oh, Jeff.
Just a kiss of heat. Just a kiss. Just a little.
That ain't right.
A little bit of that. How you doing? From the paint. Mauro, 3 points from the paint. Top of the key.
You always do go hard in the paint, Jeff.
I do go hard in the paint. Quick little sauce inspired by my favorite place there. little Scotch bonnet aioli.
Oh
little
my
Scotch bonnet
God.
hot sauce.
Oy.
Some stone ground mustard. This is all over mayonnaise.
Oh, you crazy.
Just a little bit of honey to tie it all together. And I like a nice little zested clove of garlic that evenly distributes. I'm keeping an eye on my cheese now. You see that?
Yeah.
Very important. And we mix this. Oh, yeah. And of course, as an homage to Carnivore and Chef Benoit, we're gonna do a little bit of chimichurri on top as well.
Oh, look
Double
at that.
saucing this.
Fancy
Chef
pants.
Benoit.
So
Wow.
I'm gonna,
Does he know that you're stealing his recipe?
Yes, I actually talked to him. Like, hey man, how do you make that sandwich again, bro? Right, true though.
Love it.
Well, I mean, listen, art, right? There's no such thing as original art. It's
No,
all
no.
derivative and inspired by something. So
100%.
I put my spin on it with the meat. So we got that chimichurri, which again, this is a very simple recipe. All those beautiful
I like
herbs.
a good expatriate that opens up a restaurant.
Yep.
Because then you're going to get some real fun fusion vibes.
Beautiful.
you know?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna take that,
Yeah.
right?
Do it.
Give it a little flippy,
Yeah.
just like that.
Yeah.
Okay. 5, 4, tree, done. It's going right on top of that chimichurri. Look at that.
I don't know if there's anyone that is not salivating in this room.
Wow.
Yeah, it smells so good.
Right? Just because we just paid attention. We paid attention to the
Full
fundamentals.
nose bath.
And I'd
I'm
like
into
to
it.
say that I salted every element.
Yes, you
that
did,
went in,
Katie.
the-
I saw
the
that.
tomatoes,
All right,
the
here we go.
lettuce.
Ready?
Yes. Yes, Jeff. Yeah. Ah!
Oh my God.
How you
Wow.
doing? How you been? Chef Mauro is your friend. How you doing? How you been? Sandwich king to the end. Boom, boom. That is the cheese I was looking for. No nonsense, just open the door. Flavor Town. All right. Yep, we got this. Look at that. How you doing? One more.
Wait,
lettuce
Jeff,
and
I'm going to tear
tomato
this
over
up.
I think everybody's gonna tear it up.
Yes, sir.
And you do need the fresh elements on there. You know, all fun and games, but you do need that iceberg is just a friend to creaminess and unctuousness.
I'm
And it
rolling
just
my
really.
sleeves up.
At this point, Jeff, I think the iceberg's kind of ironic.
Yeah,
don't you?
exactly.
Just irony right now.
You need to crunch.
Look
you
at
need to crunch.
and a little
You're gonna get
freshness,
it from that
right?
cheese, though.
I'm gonna go.
It's
I'm going.
possible.
I'm going bias cut, Alex.
I hear it.
I heard
Oh,
it.
yeah. Wait, a sandwich on the bias is fine.
Look at
It's
that.
scallions on the bias that I can't handle.
I'm so sorry. I
No,
promise
the
never to do
sandwich
that
on the
again.
bias, I'm here
Oh,
for
we're
your
good
brand.
with that.
That looks stunning.
But yeah, I mean, sometimes, you know, once in a while you get shown the light in the strangest of places if you look at it right. And I found the best steak sandwich on the islands, 90-degree weather, under a palm tree. Katie, would you like?
I'm just letting the saliva just
I'm really
hang out.
enjoying this.
that one's a fatty right there. This is the most quiet all of us have been in a very long time.
I love it.
I'm over here eating a salad.
What did you say before you made this? You said it was gonna be the what?
The best steak sandwich that you've ever had in the history of the United States of America and the world.com.
Fantastic, bombastic, unbelievable, but achievable. Only if you get this recipe. All hail the king. I'm so sorry I called you a jester.